Well, the field of contenders this deep, it's all about getting a good start and establishing yourself. The first man to do that, Geico Power Sports Honda's Trey Kennard. Definitely one of the big names out here, Jeff.
He got out there and looked to his right. It's Tommy Searle on the new KTM up there also. And then around the outside, establishing second place, is Christophe Pourcel.
And Pourcel didn't waste much time. He felt like last year's championship should have been his, and he wants to make sure this championship is. He goes to the inside on Kennard at the beginning of lap 2 and was gone. Crazy action behind him. There's Dean Wilson, one of the rookies, goes down early on. Then Blake Baggett, another rookie, on the move. Watch this move.
Baggett squares up. Weimer gets to the inside coming around the first turn, and Baggett was surprising all moto long in there, just duking it out with all the veterans of this class.
Then more chaos. Kennard makes a bunch of mistakes, and for the first time on the map, the 243, the rookie Eli Tomac moves up to third.
And it was surprising everyone, his drive through the pack. He just kept pushing forward and just kept charging.
Yeah, it wasn't over. For about 5 laps, Tommy Searle and Eli Tomac gave each other everything they had until finally Tomac slammed the door.
Takes the spot, but the leader, Pourcel, drops the motorcycle, clears his goggles and goes back on the attack, but that allows Eli Tomac out front with the possibility to win his first ever Pro National Motocross.
He had a 4.5-second lead. It was done. It was over. Tomac was going to win. This was a battle for second between Searle and Pourcel behind the rookie, but then the rookie mistake. Tomac throws it away.
And then that leads to all-out drag race to the finish between Tommy Searle and Christophe Pourcel. And this move that Pourcel puts on the outside of Searle comes over, blocks his line. This is on the last lap.
That's why they call the 377 the crafty Frenchman. It looked like they had him. They almost did. Pourcel wins moto number 1. Awesome ride for Tommy Searle to finish second. And Tomac, after the crash, picked himself up for a podium finish in his very first pro race. All 3 of those guys are happy with that. Show you how it all broke down on our results page. Weimer 4th and a disappointing 7th for Trey Kennard.
Yeah, that was the spot right there for Trey Kennard. We expected him to be up inside the top 3.
Let's send it down to Aaron Bates with our progressive pre-race report. Aaron?
The number 17 of Justin Barcia may have been last year's rookie, but he just pulled off a rookie mistake during that first moto when he got 5th overall. Ends up, this time he's going to be wearing a chest protector. You can see all these rocks. They may be deceiving. It looks nice and long, but it's definitely not. It looked like he had been in a war zone. So he's got a chest protector on, hoping it's going to protect him a little bit better. Moto number 2.
Well, thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, and you can see Rattray here. He's wearing a chest pro. Barcia did not have that, but Tyler Rattray, he's back. Keys to the race. He needs a better start than last time. He has to have good line choice, try to find some smooth lines out there, and at the end, he needs to dig deep all the way to the checkered flag.
That's your Rocky Mountain ATV MC keys to the race for Rattray, who was there with that torrid battle, and then late in the race, they were able to pull away, and he ended up 8th. That's not what the former world champion wants here in 2010. Looks like Will Hahn of the Lucas Oil Troy Lee Honda is going to grab the whole shot here in Moto 2. Trey Kennard is up there in the number 2 spot. No, it's Darren Durham going to pass Kennard around the outside. Darren Durham on the Honda Troy machine is in a second.
And there's a Yamaha inside the top 5, and I'm going to say that's Davalos, along with Tommy Searle, rounding out the top 5.
And, of course, you've got to look to the 377 of your first moto winner, Pourcel. Right now, Tommy Searle is in a great position for the overall, though it's very, very early. And he's got his own rival from Europe, Rattray, right there on his right. Right now, it is Hahn, Durham, Kennard, Davalos, and here's your battle. Looks like Rattray's trying to get inside again on Tommy Searle.
Well, here we go. This is going to be some tough math here as it's all shaken up, with the exception of Trey Kennard, who got to start in the first moto, finished what had to be a disappointing 7th for him. Let's see if he can rebound right now here in the second moto.
Well, Darren Durham's making it tough. In fact, Durham on the outside, not only holding off Kennard, but he's going for the lead. A very disappointing Supercross season for Durham. Crashed and missed a bunch of races, but he is here with a vengeance outdoors. Wait a minute. Report is we've got a red flag situation. We might have a restart. Jeff, you mentioned that a bunch of riders were down off the start. Yes, and that is the scenario.
Blake Baggett is down after that unbelievable first moto.
Wow, Baggett 6th in Moto 1. We hope he's okay here in Moto 2. We're going to take a break, sort this thing out, re-rack it, and then go racing again. Well, we have cleared up the situation here at Hangtown. The good news is all the riders who were down, both Blake Baggett and Drew Gosselaar, are back up. I don't think Gosselaar was able to get back into the race, but they did both get up under their own power, Jeff.
Fantastic conclusion there to a pretty bad first turn accident, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be disappointing for a rider like Will Hahn unless he can duplicate it here in this second round, because that whole shot was awesome.
Will justice be served? Will Hahn get another start? Let's find out.
Yes, he nails it.
How does that happen every time? Will Hahn's got it again. And this time it's Eli Tomac in second. Around the outside on the green bike is Wilson. Third, right in front of Wilson, is Trey Canard.
Tommy Searle had third or fourth in that first one, and right now he's about 6th or 7th. So good start once again for Tommy Searle. And the question is, where's the 377?
Not that far back, Jeff. He's just around the outside to the right of Searle. So plenty of opportunity now for the 377 to go forward. But they've all got a challenge. The 49 of Will Hahn and the 243, the rookie Eli Tomac, who nearly won the first moto today.
Durham back up front also. Towards the front, I should say. Great start, though, for Hahn. Yeah.
Unbelievable. 2 hole shots. Fortunately, only one is going to count, but he'll take it either way. And look, he's actually putting distance now on the dueling Geico Honda riders. Canard makes the move. A disappointing race for Canard in Moto 1. He's not going to let it happen this time.
And I believe Tomac got the drive there. Let's see if he can make it stick on the inside.
Wow.
Yes. And then Canard back to the outside. Canard takes the spot.
I think it's safe to say this track's got multiple lines here in the second moto. They were side by side for about 4 corners. And in fact, they're still side by side. Tomac doesn't care about the credentials of his teammate Canard. He's going after it. Darren Durham right there in the Honda of Troy bike. Right behind them, and then it's Kawasaki's of Wilson and Porcel. Porcel putting himself in position to try to salvage the overall after a so-so start here. Aaron, what's happening down there weather-wise and track-wise? Looks pretty tough.
I wish I could tell you. Mother Nature is definitely pulling a bit of a funk on us right now, but all of the awnings are actually flipping upright, and there's a lot of staff members that are running around trying to collect leads, trying to keep any kind of anything basically from blowing onto the track. But yes, the wind has picked up a lot, and Jeff, we spoke about it earlier, but I don't know how these conditions would affect the rider, especially with all the elevation changes and any crosswind that may occur.
Well, these guys are pretty focused at the moment. I'm telling you, if that wind kicks up too much in some gusty wind spots where maybe there's a jump or whatnot, it can kind of surprise you and take your wheels out from under you. You can see those trees blowing around a little bit also.
A key pass. Porcel just got around Searle for 6th. So those are the guys that are 1-2 in the moto. Now you can see some debris, not tents or awnings or anything like that, but literally rocks and whatnot being blown around the track. This is crazy. Wow. Probably not something in all the days of testing these riders put in that they expected to deal with here at Hangtown.
Well, not that they expected to deal with, but I'm telling you, the laps, training or testing with the teams for the motorcycle stuff that these riders have to put in to be at the top level is, I mean, there's some extreme riding days out there. I've been out at some of the local tracks where there was upwards of 60-mile-an-hour winds. Now let's take a look at this progressive whole shot replay here. Once again, 49, Troy Lee Honda, all the way. Will Hahn had that one going away right from the drop of the gate. He was not even challenged.
Now, Will Hahn, a breakthrough season for him indoors in Supercross, where he finished 2nd in the Lights West Points. He was known as a true Supercross rider and a bit of an unknown here outdoors. So far, looks like an outdoor specialist as he holds off Canard and Tomac.
Yeah, the only problem is that there's about 10 seconds between 1st and 16th. It normally is not like that. There's something about the track today that has really allowed this close racing. It's just been incredible every moment that we've had here at Hangtown.
Look at this battle. Tomac and Canard. Tomac on the inside.
I mean, there's 3 riders in one turn.
Yeah, they're